I'm so excited today to share with you guys my Ipsy bag. It arrived today and it's full of some really neat stuff. First, I'm going to show you the bag. It's a departure from the usual Ipsy bag because this is more of a natural themed bag. It's like a canvas type material. So we're going to open it up and see what's inside. The theme is fresh picks. The first thing I find is Balanced Guru No Frizz Oil. This would be an organic sesame and lemongrass balancing oil. It is supposed to balance your frizzy hair, control frizz and flyaways even in humid and tropical weather, leaves no residue. It has argan oil, jojoba oil, and tamanu oil, and is supposed to help nourish and repair the hair. And because it does not have silicones, it supposedly will balance frizzy hair without weighing it down. I'm going to get just a little and put a drop on my hand. Now I'm going to rub it in. Feels like a typical hair oil to me, maybe just a little lighter than some that I have tried. It smells like lemongrass, like straight up lemongrass, which happens to be a natural insect repellent. If you've ever used Burt's Bees insect repellent, the main ingredient in that is lemongrass oil. So if you like the smell of lemongrass oil, you will love this Balanced Guru No Frizz oil. Now, I think lemongrass oil smells okay. I don't love it. It might be nice for spring or summer. I'm going to get a little bit, 2 drops. I'm just going to test it in my hair. Now, as you can see, I have thick hair and my hair is on the dry side. I've got natural wave, and I just rub that in, those 2 drops. Most of it's off of my hands and in my hair, and it's provided a little bit of texture, but it does not look oily, so that's nice. It wasn't a definite quick oiliness. I'll have to try it out and see how I like it. Let's see. I wonder if the smell is still strong in the hair. Yes, my hair definitely smells like lemongrass. So if you don't enjoy the scent of lemons or lemongrass, this is probably not going to be a good choice for you. Next we have Pacifica eyeshadow, which I just broke the top. Wow. See if I can get that back on. There we go. Alright. This is duo number 2, which is Moonbeam and Unicorn. Those are the colors. And the interesting thing about the Pacifica eyeshadow is that it says that it is coconut infused, and I am nuts about coconut. I love the smell of coconut. I like coconut oil externally. I drink coconut oil in my coffee, so I'm a big fan of coconut. Now, I don't know how this is going to work as far as eyeshadow, so let's do a little test and see. LA Splash Primer. I'm going to rub this right here. Give that a second to soak in. First, I'm going to use the Stark Purple color and brush it on. Considering I've just used it on a primer, it's not extremely pigmented, and it is a shimmer. So it is a frosted or shimmer shade. Alright, now I'm going to try out the lighter color. So I'm going to get a different brush And I'm going to pick up this color right here. And I'm going to brush it next to it. So, now in the pot, that looks white, but on the skin, that looks gold. That's a very pretty gold color. It looked like it was going to be white, but it's actually gold. So, the next product I come to is Avene Thermal Spring Water. It says it is soothing and softening. I did a little checking up on this, and basically this is a high-end water that is in a spray form, and it says that you may use it when you've been out in the sun. You can use it to set your makeup, or just, you know, after you've cleaned your skin, and you can spray a little bit of it on. Personally, I'm just not into the misting sprays and such as that. I have frizz-prone hair, I have oily skin, I don't need to add hydration to my skin, and I certainly don't need to add water into my hair, because all that's going to do is frizz things up and make my skin look oily. So for those of you who live in super dry climates or have super dry skin, or you do not have frizz-prone hair, you may love this. I don't know. I'm not even going to open it. I'm going to see if I can either put this in my giveaway box or perhaps trade it on the trade boards and see if I can get something that will be a little more useful to me. So I'm a little disappointed in that, not because the product's not good, simply because it does not suit me. Next up, we have Hang 10 Classic Sport Natural Sunscreen in SPF 50, and that would be UVA and UVB protection. Just going to get a little bit of this, and I'm going to rub some of that on. It is not tinted, but it is sheer. That's how it looks. And it smells coconutty, kind of almost like the scent of Copper Tone, you know, that classic coconut sunscreen, suntan oils kind of smell. So the scent's not super strong, but it's nice, and it just reminds me of going to the beach and stuff, because it has that scent, that coconutty scent. Non-greasy, non-nano, not sure what they mean by non-nano, synthetic fragrance free. It is retinol palmitate free, paraben free, and oxybenzone free. We're down to the last product, and it is this product is called BooBoo Cover-Up, and it is a concealer, but it is not a concealer for your face. The information I found on this says that this is a concealer for your body. So, in the spirit of getting ready for summer, and perhaps you have, you know, a scar or something along those lines that you want to cover up, maybe on your shoulders or on your legs or something like that, perhaps on your arm, this is supposed to be a concealer to help with that. Now, I personally have never cared enough to put a concealer on anything on my body, so this is kind of lost on me. But in the interest of showing you guys what kind of performance you'll get from it, I am going to use a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll take a little bit and we'll see how well it covers freckles. How about that? So I'm going to get a little, and I'm just going to, okay, here we go. I've got this freckle right here, and I'm just going to cover it. It's very thick. That tiny little amount went a long way towards covering it. So I'm going to smooth it out. And As I've smoothed it out, you can see the freckle coming through. So it's not an intense concealer. I don't think it would be effective for like covering up tattoos or anything like that. Unless you built it up. I'm going to get a little more and do that. I'm just going to get a tiny little amount. There we go. And just reapply right over that spot again. Okay. It does not say whether it is waterproof, which would also matter as far as being sweat proof. We've given it a second to kind of dry, and now I'm just going to see how it holds up. So I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of wipe, and it just really wiped right through it. See? Just to recap, we have hair oil, we have body concealer, we have fancy water spray, we have sunscreen, the eyeshadow, and the Fresh Picks theme bag. And I should be receiving my Birchbox within the next few days. So I hope that you are subscribed, and if you're not, please consider subscribing so you can see when that comes in. And a thumbs up would be really nice. I would appreciate it. Until next time, live beautifully. Bye.